I have a lot of experience in this area. Alright, let's say it like this. If STDs were to be wiped off the face of the earth tomorrow, you know, and I know damn well, it'd be a wrap. There'd be so many kids being born. The population of this earth will go from like 8-9 billion to fucking quadruple that in a year. And I think that's what holds most people back from doing certain shit. And as far as the topic of being a slut, as people like to, call each other, mostly females like to call other females that. Then nowadays I'm seeing more styles, guys are now being called man whores and shit. But let's stick to the sluts for a second. Alright, let's peep this. To me, a girl who has sex with a lot of guys doesn't really. Somebody just texted me, a slut just did. Alright. To be a girl who has sex with a lot of guys isn't not really considered a slut. I think it's considered dirty. I know. And what's the difference between a slut and being dirty? A girl could find a lot of guys attractive, a lot of guys, and just have sex with them. That's being dirty. A slut would fuck anything, like any guy, probably any girl too. And you ask, like, are there girls out there? Like, yo, trust me, there's girls out there. They don't give a, like, they just so slutty that they don't care. They have no standards, no nothing. Like, a couple of times I would be talking to one, and the way you point them out, be like, yo, I got boys who want to hit it. If they say yes, that's a slut. That's not called being dirty. Because girls who are just dirty, they actually like the guys that they're messing with. They actually like what they're doing. Well, sluts do too, but they actually have to have some kind of attraction. Like, sluts, they'll just make that shit up in their head, and it'll be cool for them. It won't bother them at all. As far as being hoes, I think hoes to me is like, not like prostitution wise, but girls who use guys for materialistic things and give up sex in order to get that. That's what a hoe is to me. When you put a price on yourself and shit. A slut is just like, there's no control and whatnot. And as far as like the man whores go, look, listen. It comes easier to a girl than it does to a guy. We all clear about this. That's a fact. Nowadays, girls are getting worse, which in turn made this new term called the man whore. When I was in high school, they wasn't using that shit. Like, I never heard that term ever. Even when I got out of high school, this shit just creeped up on us, and that is due to the girls being a lot easier than they were back in the day. Not to say that there wasn't sluts back then, there were, but not as much as they are now. Like, the creation of a man whore comes from girls being so fucking easy, and I don't even know if y'all call guys that. That's like saying a free lunch, and you hungry as hell, and you just see a lunch there right now, and shit, you gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? That's my definition of it. I think the word slick is thrown around too much. Like, if a girl has sex with 4 guys and they all know each other, but she generally liked them, that's not a slut. She just liked them, that's it. Like, she just found something attractive about all of them. It's not a bad thing. Dirty, to me, is dirty. Because you don't know who has what or what has what. You gotta be careful with that shit. But as far as that, it's my 2 cents. People talk too much about this shit. I had to clear it up.